feel like 100 is capped out. Like I feel like at that point you might as well let it all go, and it's over. It's all wraps. Like, and I feel like I just pray she not. I don't think she did that. Like I don't. Maybe I got too much hope in her.
I think she's 35.
Yeah.
I'll get some water because
So,
I'm sweating in here.
because my dating pool is, I mean, my
Expansive.
God, impressive, expansive. I have 35 guys. Okay.
What? Whew. Oh Lord.
Impressive isn't
Woo.
the word. So if I'm judged for
Anybody else
having,
need a shot of this?
if I'm judged for having great taste,
We are in the bar, so help yourself. We got this for the next hour. Woo.
You see what I'm saying? She getting defensive. Shannon won't blow the whistle, but we will.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
She trying to justify this now. Here we go. We'll bring the question up on the screen. Because she said, you act like it's a lot. Is it a lot, ladies? 35? I mean, body count.
So it all depends on how you see it. First of all, millennials do not do long-term relationships, okay? Especially the 90s babies. So on average, let's say you go on a date once a quarter. Once a quarter. And every man that take you out has sex with you and never talk to you again. That's 4 men a year. If you multiply that by 10 years of being single, that's 40 men. So it's all about how you look at it.
Yeah, I tell you what. So it's oh man, I like that. So it don't seem. I don't even want to sit here and cap. I ain't gonna say that seem like a lot. Yeah, 35. I ain't gonna even get personal. It's too much. I think it's too much. You know, ain't no way in Hades.
I mean, it all depends on how you look at it. Like if you are expecting a woman that's a virgin, go Christ-like. You definitely got to get somebody that's more in the religious. But if you're talking about someone that is a 90s baby that's probably never had a relationship for more than a year and been outside, I think most of them definitely got 40 minimum.
So what does that do? I will ask you, Kelly, what does that do to a woman's ability to try to pair bond? Let's say it ain't a lot, whatever. Let's say it ain't a lot, whatever. Yeah. What does that do at that point, though? Because she says she's been, come on now, she'd have been with Shaquille O'Neal rumor, allegedly. And come on now, what we talking?
First, I think she lying. Because if she's saying 35, she bragging about it, but that ain't even, you shouldn't even be bragging about it. But she said 35. She lying, first and foremost. Is it a lot? The way she's bragging about it for her, no, it's not a lot. To a church.
Wait, Kelly, can I ask you, you think she got more or less?
More.
Okay.
Honestly, we both know women don't never tell the truth about their body count. We never. Is
that true?
That's 100%.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 98%.
100.
Okay. Like I tell people the truth, so but I will say 98%.
Is if it's like one. If we got like 1 or 2 priors, then we'll be honest with you. But if it's like, if we only got 1 or 2 priors, it's a list of people that if they were available, they'd be added to the body count. But if it's like over 5, we're not gonna listen. We're lying if we say anything below like 5, and you know that that's not true. You know what I'm saying? If you think it's more than that, it's more than that. Like below 5. So below that's 500? what I'm saying. So if you listen.
5.
So
I'm sorry. 500.
I don't
know.
If you think 5, female is out there. She got a couple baby daddies and shit like that, right? But she telling you it's under 5. She's lying. She done fucked a couple niggas to get the kids. Although one gave them to her, she done did it to a couple kids.
That's terrible. See, you hear some men on here. They say you multiply by 3, whatever she tells you. Some men live by that. So
I wouldn't say multiply by 3, but just know it ain't that number.
It's because imagine if you multiplied hers by 3. That's over 100 people.
So 105. This woman has said we go mine through this. She has said she slept with 4 men in one day before. She has admitted
God
to
dang
this.
it.
Yeah, she said that clip.
That's
See,
how
that-
we
We
know.
don't have to mind through it. Nah.
Wait
That's
a
how we
minute.
know it's more than 35. If you think about it, if you
No,
slept
that's
with
how we know for
4,
real.
if you slept with 4 in one day, that leaves 31. So say you slept with 4 in another day. You know, we count down now.
What we
It ain't
do?
Nah.
Should
it
she do
breaks
that 4
years
times? That's
now.
16.
I don't like this math. All right. Look,
She lying,
I,
y'all. That's my answer.
I like Gavin's question. Like, yeah, forget the 35. Let's say to some guy, it ain't a lot. Let's say he said, oh, that's acceptable. I take that, babe. Like now, but like Gav said, what does that do to her ability to find the man that she's looking for? Some big ass, well-off athlete that she can pair bond to and be feminine with and be submissive and cooperative and not have all this trauma from all these high value weenies of the past. What's the chances? I say some to absolute none. She's stuck. She's a successful businesswoman, I guess. But as far as having a family and a real wholesome, fulfilling relationship with a man, not gonna happen. I can see it with some weird woman or something.
You get a lot of people, the problem is people starting to get granular with this. They say 35 ain't a lot. If you 30 something years old and you've been doing this since high school and you've been with 2 people a year, is that really a lot? And it's like, yes, no matter, you can't take an 8 slice of pizza and keep cutting it up into a 32 piece. Nah, that ain't a 32 cut. You see what I'm saying? You're making this up. It is what it is. I just don't
I want to
believe
answer
that.
the question. So, will she be able to pair bond? You can do anything through Christ. She would have to be healed. She would have to be saved, baptized. She would have to literally want to be reborn and create herself to be somebody different. But does Brittnay Renner want to do that is the question. So, like all the talking she doing, she would have to shut that down. Like she wouldn't be able to do that. So I don't know. Likelihood, I'll
So you
say
think
5%.
I take a little hope. That's hopeful, and we'll take it 5%.
There we go. We're gonna get back into it here. It says facts 100, all cap, 35 times 3, and probably more.
Dang.
Y'all don't think you think it's impossible for her to have slept with 100 men? I don't.
I think a lot of things with Brittnay Renner, but I would hope that she did not let 100 men run in her. That's I feel like 100 is capped out. Like I feel like at that point you might as well let it all go and it's over. It's all wraps. Like, and I feel like I just pray I don't think she did that. Like I don't. Maybe I got too much hope in her.
I think 35, 35 is the number of, like, those are the people that she thought was going to be meaningful to some degree.
She got a book and she got every man's name written down. Come on, what are we talking?
She was getting paid for the rest. So, like,
Huh?
listen.
Are we talking about her ability to bond with a man? She says she has written down every man that she's been intimate with, and she has kept track of them all in the book. She know them by name. Shaquille O'Neal, Colin Kaepernick, Lil Wayne, basketball players, on and on. All right. So,
Look, she has sex with Lil Wayne. That's nasty. It's just certain things you shouldn't do, though.
I agree. See, I agree, Pickens. And that's what, some things you just shouldn't do. And one of the things is, if you a woman and you want to get married and end this out with a family, sleeping with low level nugs and or high end professional athletes, it really ain't what something you should do. Some things you just don't do. I agree.
She says that's not true for every woman, especially if you had a long-term relationship. I'm a straight shooter. I'll tell you my count. Okay. So, yeah, most people won't. I respect that, though. Most people won't.
I agree. So, that's why I said 98%.
If it's over 5, they gonna lie.
I tell men that I'm dating. I tell men that I seriously want to date my body count if they ask. Like if it's something that they desire to know, I tell them.
Here we go, Mr. Walker. Let's flip the other side of the coin. Is that something a lot of men are really asking?
In my early 20s, absolutely. But after 25, absolutely not. And it's all about the age bracket that you're dealing with. So I like men that's like 35 plus. My last boyfriend was 16 years older than me. He didn't care. He didn't care nothing about nobody count. It didn't
He
matter.
cared. He just didn't want to know. He cared. He just didn't want to know. I think
Never
all men
asked.
care.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm like, he never asked. And I
Mm-mm.
haven't been asked since I was like 22. So
Yeah, I agree. We said that before. You find a woman and you really want to get serious with her, to ask her body count. If you ask me to ask it, is self-destructive. Like, that's very weird. I'm very outspoken. I don't even know how you start that. You sit there, when you sit down watching TV, y'all chill like, hey, babe, just wondering, curious. What's your body count? That's just odd. That's odd.
if you really outside dating, like, okay, I like exchange my charts with people that I date. Like, that's really a thing for me. Like, I want to know if you got STDs and you can know mine. So just
go.
that simple. So
Yeah.
like usually in that conversation, it's like, well, by the way, how many people been up in there? So that's usually when the conversation would happen.
Okay. Yeah. I get it. Not very smooth, but it's granted.
So there we go. Respectable. She come through with $10 super chat. She says she's only counting the men with money. Gen X, Z, or millennials have that money, have that many men stomp you out is deplorable. Abdul, get the rocks. Yeah, like my man Stan G.
One real stump down hoe who don't take care of themselves, who really a real deal stump down.
All right. Shout out to Stan G.
See what I'm saying? If in the alternate universe that shall never exist, and I was a woman, ain't no way hell let a man call me a damn stomp down. Ain't no way.
Seriously.
See, that's the thing. How y'all open yourself up to these insulting terms, and ain't no way a stomp down.
Because a lot of women be like, look, maybe like a white guy, or if he was small, wasn't good, they won't count it. So is that true?
No, I tell my count. I keep a count and I tell it.
All right, but is that a thing for other women to do?
Absolutely. Women don't count baskets. Women don't count small penis. Women don't count. I know girls who will like smash men in circles and count the circle as one. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff.
What? See what I'm saying?
These Cleveland girls is wild.
What they doing? So instead
Cleveland
of
girls
doing
is
addition,
wild.
they doing what's that? They dividing and
Yeah.
all that. They ain't okay.
Girl math.
Yeah.
Girl math.
Bro math. Man.
Stop the cap.
Hold up. So you said they will call one a circle. So what's that,
A
like
circle.
a group of friends? A group of
Yeah.
friends, like five
Because
guys.
I got like whole categories and it's 4, so
Okay.
it's the ultimate category, which is level 4. And girls who have trains run on them. I think those are unwifeable women. I don't care. Don't touch them. But men try it all the time. They be like, oh, she freaky. No, do not marry her. If they get a train ran on them, that's not 3-4 bodies. That's one. Because that was one time a sex.
Whoa, my goodness.
That's
what we doing.
That's how they do it here. I can't tell you about everybody.
Where you live at?
I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, girl.
Oh, see, no, that's why I don't even want to ride through Cleveland.
Do not.
Y'all
Do
fucking
not.
8 niggas and that's only one?
That's one.
Oh my God. This is crazy.
You know what? I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm an advocate for marriage. Listen here. I thank God. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I could. I don't want to say sensitive, but I'm too open, and I love for real. Ain't no way these 304s out here counting 5 weenies as one. So where we at? Like, is it multiplied? You don't even know what to multiply. This is long. How in the world did this become long form equation to try to figure out?
Hold on, Mr. Walker. My girl.
Feminism.
Listen, Sexy Red once said,
I don't use condoms, baby.
Right.
I'm the raw dog queen.
all right, so you got to
And that's
understand.
y'all
remember that one
gonorrhea
girl?
green lip gloss and shit like that.
Y'all remember the one girl that was like, I probably got like at least 1,000 bodies, but I don't know. She was on that one podcast. And she
Yeah.
wasn't
She
even
don't
like
know.
a prostitute. Like she wasn't even she was a regular girl. So
She was counting oral and stuff too. Is that a thing? Does
Oh,
oral
yeah.
not count? So here we go. Before we
well,
get back
it does
into this
to the
video,
doctor.
I'm saying to a woman, if you say I gave this man, some got, does that not count to you as a sexual partner?
I mean, for me it does because my mouth is valuable. So I'd be like,
Oh, it
I
all
gotta
counts,
count them.
Okay.
I gotta
So
count
it all counts, Kelly. Thumbs up.
I'm not going around just sucking on it. If I do that with you, baby, we together. You my man, baby.
Listen, you know how many you did.
I agree. That's what. Yeah, if fellatio, cunnilingus, that should be reserved for the love of your life. But yeah, just out there and meet somebody at the club and go home and y'all just put y'all mouths and clash your meats all wild raw. I like you said, pick me. The doctor don't mind. He gonna just tell you what you got. He ain't gonna say what you doing to get it. Here's your chart. This is what you got. Handle that.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna let the rest of this video play, and I'm gonna try to get to this next clip. Here we go.